afternoon. I'm Marisa Vedra.
And I'm Brett Edwards. One dose gives you some protection against COVID-19. That information just out in new documents from the FDA about the Pfizer vaccine. Researchers say the vaccine has an effectiveness of more than 50% after your first dose. Effectiveness jumps to 95% after your second. The FDA meets Thursday and could approve the vaccine for emergency use. Meanwhile, something to cheer about. The very first doses of that Pfizer vaccine were given out today to people in the UK, including Maggie Keenan. 9-year-old grandmother was first in line. She will be back in 21 days to get her second shot. That's the rule. About a week later, she should develop immunity. If the FDA approves the Pfizer vaccine Thursday, the first doses could be shipped to Chicago as soon as December 15th. That's exactly 1 week from today.
And here's a better idea of who will be first in line to get that vaccine in Chicago. At the top, healthcare workers who are in direct contact with people exposed to the virus. Paramedics and other first responders are also first in line. Right behind them, people who are at high risk with certain diseases, like those on oxygen or on dialysis. Older adults in nursing homes are also in that phase. That is followed by teachers and essential workers. Then people who are 65 and older and those in prisons and homeless shelters. Then finally, the rest of the population. Once the vaccine arrives in bulk, what happens to those unwilling to take it?
Yeah, while the state says it won't be required, CBS 2's Chris Tye is learning that may not be the case with your employer. He's live now with some of the big questions facing the state and your boss. Chris.
That's right, Brad. Marie, the governor continuing to double down that a vaccine will not be mandated for Illinois residents, but for the rules surrounding Illinois employees, many of those rules are still very much in flux. Here at 5 o'clock, the governor saying the state employees will be strongly encouraged to get that vaccine. Those that don't may have their positions slightly reassigned and may be ruled by different policies. In the private sector, though, the rules are different. What happens to those unwilling to take the vaccine at Illinois colleges, prisons, and state facilities? Policies that would answer that question still haven't been written.
It's a good idea for them to be working on it.
Dr. Eric Toner of the Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security co-authored this report, which recommends who should be first up for vaccine distribution nationally. His number one rule: don't force the issue.
If we mandate it right off the bat, there'll be pushback. So I think we should offer it.
The trickier question is about those living and working in would-be super spreader congregant settings. CBS 2 reached out to the institutions that advise and create policy for Illinois colleges, prisons, and state facilities. How will they handle these tricky waters? None of them got back to us.
I'm not sure that they're going to be required to take the vaccine. I've not heard any discussion of that.
Employers forcing the vaccine on staff, labor experts say it might be legal, but could come with serious blowback.
An employer, someone who can control your livelihood, actually being able to compel you to inject something into your body, that's very extreme.
Labor professor Robert Bruno of the University of Illinois says employers should be using this ramp-up time to create a culture and a rollout plan, make vaccine distribution available at the workplace, offer perks for participation, but make it clear there will be no negative effects of declining the vaccine.
I wouldn't be compelling employers to force the vaccine on these individuals as a condition of employment.
I think we do have to have a great deal of flexibility about this.
There was also some news today on how much vaccine the state will get. As Brad Marie mentioned, there will be that Pfizer vaccine coming as early as next week. Still 109,000 doses expected statewide. And then the following week, we will get that Moderna vaccine. Again, if all goes as planned, that could be over 400,000 doses. But Dr. Ezike warned those numbers could fluctuate. Live at the Thompson Center, Chris Tye, CBS 2 News.
Chris Tye, thank you. So are you going to get the vaccine? In our Twitter poll, more than 60% of you said yes. Now, of course, it's non-scientific, but keep in mind, 42% said yes just a short time ago. So people are warming up to that idea.